Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We have another fun lab today. As we're studying acids and bases, we've covered Bronsted-Lowry acids and bases, conjugate acid-base pairs. We've talked about pH. Now we're going to look at an application of this which regards acid rain and ocean acidification. So this lab is going to help us visualize how certain gases in the environment affect the pH of the rain. Those gases will be CO2, NO2, and SO2. So in the lab, we're gonna start by getting a little bit organized here and demonstrate the production of SO2 and CO2. We're going to measure the pH of the resulting solutions. So the first step is to actually create the gas. Then we will extract the gas. And third step will be to combine it with the water and to measure the pH change in the water before and after having been mixed with the gas. So let's start with making some SO2. Okay, so first to do this, we're going to take a tapered pipette and we're going to cut the pipette and retain only the wider stem part. So this little tapered section, we're going to cut this off here and we're going to retain that. We're going to label it with NaHSO3, so we have sodium hyposol. Okay, so it takes a little while, but we did it. So now what we're going to do is fill a pipette full of the hydrochloric acid. For this we use a thin stem pipette, and we'll see why in just a second. So, but you have to use the thin stem pipette for this. And we're just going to draw some hydrochloric acid. Now to generate the gas, what we do is we slide the hydrochloric acid pipette inside like so, and we make sure that we don't touch and we're just going to drop about 20 drops of the acid in here. And then the reaction is happening inside the pipette, and we can see the bubbles, so it is generating our SO2 gas. Okay, now to test the effect of the gas on the pH of the water, we're going to measure the pH of the water before we add any gas to it. And so we have a pH of 6.93. So now to test the effect of the gas, what we're going to do is we're going to take the pipette where we generated the gas with the reaction of the hydrochloric acid and the sodium bisulfite. We're going to take another thin stem pipette labeled SO2, and we're going to squeeze the pipette, slide it into the other one that contains the gas. We're going to slide it all the way in, making sure we don't touch the solution, and we're just going to release our fingers, just let go, and the pipette just fills with the SO2 gas. So now we have the SO2 gas trapped into this pipette, and what we're going to do is simply put it in here and slowly and gently bubble the SO2 into the water. And empty the whole pipette. Some of the SO2 gas is actually going to dissolve in the water. And now what we're going to do is measure the pH of the water now that the gas has been added. pH of the water after the SO2 has been added is 3. Now that we've completed the trial for the SO2 gas, we're going to repeat the same thing, but this time we're going to make some CO2. So we're going to start out with sodium bicarbonate, and we're going to take a different cutoff pipette. We're going to put the sodium bicarbonate in here, and then we're going to add again some hydrochloric acid into the bulb. The reaction will take place, and we're going to use a different pipette for this one for the carbon dioxide, and we're going to draw it out. So pea-size amount of sodium bicarbonate. We're going to draw some hydrochloric acid. Slide the hydrochloric acid pipette inside the sodium bicarbonate, go down, not completely down, so we're going to add about 10 drops, 20 drops. Reaction takes place, gas is being generated. So the gas has filled up the space right here. So we're going to use our pipette labeled carbon dioxide. We're going to squeeze the bulb, slide it in, and draw some carbon dioxide out. Release the bulb, fill the pipette with carbon dioxide, and now we're going to mix the carbon dioxide with the water. So as we've done previously, we're going to measure the pH of the water. We're at 6.96. So this is the pH of the water before we put the carbon dioxide in the water. So 6.96. And now we're going to take the pipette with the carbon dioxide gas, and we're going to bubble that in the water slowly. Draw a little bit more gas. And now we're going to measure the pH after the gas has been added. And our pH this time has gone down to 5.8, 5.86, 87. We can see a significant difference between the change in pH caused by dissolving each gas in the water. We're going to repeat the same experiment, this time to produce nitrogen dioxide gas and mixing that in the water. So we repeat the same procedure for the last gas. Our last gas is going to be NO2. So we measure the pH of the water before we add the gas to it. We're a little bit more acidic this time. So 667. All right, now we're ready to add the last gas to the water. NO2. We're going to bubble that slowly. And after adding the NO2, we're going to then measure the pH of the resulting solution. And this time the pH has dropped down to 2.14. 2.14, or still going down a bit, 211. Well, here we have it. As we can see from the results in our experiment, the impact, the effect of these three different gases are quite a bit different on the resulting pH of the water once they are dissolved. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the experiment, and good luck on your lab report.